So I already uploaded my response to the warm waters halt question, where versus what, previously. Well, since then, I received a response from Forrest in regards to that specific question. I did ask, as a follow-up to another question I had asked him, that I will share the response to that on A Gypsy's Kiss this evening at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. But I did also ask him a question in regards to where Warm Waters Halt is versus what Warm Waters Halt is and which one is more important. And then I asked him if he'd be so inclined to share a word on this topic. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, he did respond very quickly to that with the words, "Go back to my poem in The Thrill of the Chase." So his response to what versus where is directing us back to the poem in The Thrill of the Chase. Now, a lot of us already know what is said there. I'm going to read it directly from the book. "Begin it where warm waters halt." So his response to me is go back to the poem uh, uh, in regards to the question I asked, which is begin it where warm waters halt. Now, if we take it as a where, then that's a location, opposed to a what, which is something. What could be anything else, the different temperatures of the water, a specific object. A where is a location. So if we read it from the poem, begin it where warm waters halt, it's a place, in my opinion, in response to um, Forrest's the question I did pose to Forrest and his response, which was look at the poem, basically. Go back to my poem in The Thrill of the Chase, was his response. So going back to his poem, it is a where. In my opinion, that's my interpretation of his response. It is a where. Now, I understand this is a response that he gives to a lot of questions. Go back to my poem in The Thrill of the Chase. Well, maybe we're overthinking it, looking so hard for the what to tell us the where. Perhaps we need to look at that portion of the poem and be looking for a where, which is a location. Now, that I believe on previous occasions, he has directed us to that as being very important, or if not the most important clue. Everything else we can follow from there, but knowing where to begin, where to begin, opposed to what to begin. So that's just a follow up to my previous video. I did get that response from Forrest, went directly to him and asked him basically his view on it and if he'd be willing to share. He did share, and that's what he said, and my take on what he said. So I'm sure there'll be discussion on this evening on the flip side of Forrest Fenn's treasure hunt with Sean Dodson. That's this evening, I believe, at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. I did ask Forrest an additional question that I will share this evening on A Gypsy's Kiss. I'll be on the live panel there at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. So I hope this helps in the chase, and we'll see you this evening.